Welcome to Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies with Tomm Rivers. He's over 70, he's a retired big-time radio DJ, he's an old hipster. He's full of it when it comes to knowing how it feels to get old. He has the skid marks and the mileage to prove it. Now with another Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies, here's Tomm Rivers.
Thank you, Doug Dahlgren, big-time DJ in Chicago. I like Doug. He's the kind of a guy you can take to a party and put in the corner, and he'll sit there and drink all night by himself. Doesn't bother anybody. Anyway, hi folks. Hi, I'm Tomm Rivers, and welcome to Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies. You can email us here at Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies. Tomm Rivers, that's with 2 M's, Tomm Rivers, at superradio68@gmail.com. That's superradio68@gmail.com. You can find us on SoundCloud, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, and my very own Facebook page if you friend me. I just might friend you back. As a matter of fact, got a new friend on SoundCloud, William Pasquale. I want to say hi to William Pasquale. Thank you very much for listening on SoundCloud. And Michelle Johnson found me on Facebook. Thank you, Michelle. You know, years ago, I knew a Michelle Johnson back in Racine, Wisconsin. I wonder if that's the same Michelle Johnson. You know, I bet it is. Boy, was she hot. Yikes. Wow. Brings back some memories. Well, folks, let's see. Getting old ain't for sissies. That sure is the truth. Have you had trouble unwinding lately? Can't unwind? Well, snack on something loud and crunchy like baby carrots or celery. Chewing crunchy stuff calms your central nervous system and makes you feel more relaxed as little as in 10 minutes. That's from Woman's World magazine. I read that all the time, you know. Yeah. Speaking of eating things that are crunchy, it's Shark Week. Yes, Shark Week is underway. And while sharks may seem scary, it may help you relax to know that sharks rarely hunt humans. Yeah, right. And that the beasts are sociable and curious. Unlike most fish, white sharks are intelligent and highly inquisitive creatures. Until they sneak up on a human. Ah, that smells good. That's a human. Let me take a bite out of that. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Shark Week, by the way, is featuring a star-studded heavy lineup this week. As a matter of fact, Shaq does Shark Week. Shaquille O'Neal attempts to overcome his fears of sharks. Now, here's a name I'm not familiar with. Ronda Rousey Uncaged, where the MMA champ and WWE superstar dives uncaged in New Zealand with the fearsome mako shark. Ooh, I'm going to try and miss that one. So yeah, it's Shark Week. 30 years of Shark Week. 30 seasons of Shark Week, really. So happy birthday to Shark Week. Say, what are some of the most stressful jobs in America? Well, let me tell you. The most stressful jobs in America, in order: enlisted military personnel, firefighters, airline pilots, police officers, and surprisingly, event coordinators. Guess those event coordinators have to deal with so many bridezillas and prima donnas that their stress levels skyrocket, huh? Are you a cat person or a dog person? Well, there are differences between cat people and dog people. Now that I think about it, I have to go back and look at this thing that came in. The email. Michelle Johnson from Facebook. Yeah, I think she was a cat person. Cat people tend to focus on practical reasons for loving felines. Basically, a cat's lower maintenance demands. Cat people love the fact that their felines are independent. Dog people, on the other hand, treasure their furry friends for being loyal, loving, and affectionate, and don't mind if their dogs need a little more work to take care of. Oh, are you a Brady Bunch fan? Well, Marcia. The iconic California home featured on the Brady Bunch is up for sale. The property is listed for $1.9 million and is expected to draw a ton of activity. Really? Keep listening. The Los Angeles area home was used for exterior shots on the show, which ran from 1969 to 1974, so that's going to date you right there. Just in case you're interested, 2,477 square feet. The home features a rock wall fireplace and wooded paneled walls, just like on TV, as well as a built-in bar. Now, here we go. There are 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. 2 bedrooms, huh? Where did Mr. and Mrs. Brady sleep? And what about Alice? I want you to stop and think about that for a while. Unbelievable. If I stop and think about that, I'm going to come up with a bunch of dirty pictures in my head. So I'm not going to think about it. How many people have you locked lips with? Kissy, kissy, kissy. According to new data, 16% of Americans report they've kissed between 5 and 10 people in their entire lives, while a nearly equal percentage, 15%, said they've kissed more than 50 people. What a bunch of bull hockey. There are some idle lips out there. Now, younger millennials were significantly more likely than other age groups who have never been kissed. Nearly 1 in 5 people aged 18 to 24 said that they've never kissed anyone. What's the line? Kiss and tell? Kiss and don't tell? Don't tell and kiss? I forget how that goes. But it doesn't make any difference because I haven't been that busy lately. I haven't been busy in years. Doesn't make any difference. All I have is memories. How many loads of laundry does the typical person do each week? How many loads do you do? The average person does 6 loads of wash a week. I do 1. I save up. It's easier that way. It really is. Well, you save up on soap, you save water, you do your whites, you do your coloreds, and you're done. Well, actually, that would be 2 loads then. Yeah, I do 2 loads a week. What's the most popular beer? Well, a new consumer survey finds that people like Sam Adams the most. followed by Heineken, Corona, Guinness, and Budweiser. Me, not so much. I mean, if I do have to have a beer, and I really don't drink beer that often, but if I do have to have a brew, it's Dos Equis by far. And let's end this on a relationship subject. The amount, you want to, let's see. Oh, good, I've got one more after that. Here's a relationship story. The amount of time you spend with your significant other is very important. Researchers have found that you should spend 50% of your time and energy devoted to your relationship to keep it healthy. Any less, and you're just two independent people who happen to hang out. That sounds like good advice. So otherwise, you just might as well be single. And finally, how'd you like to be a chicken plucker? The average chicken plucking machine, they have machines now to do this. The average chicken plucking machine can pluck a whole chicken in just 14 seconds. I feel sorry for the chicken, because that pretty much ends the chicken's life. You know you're facing that machine, you know it's the end. And so it's the end of this Getting Old Ain't for Sissies episode. Remember, you can find us on SoundCloud, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, and my very own Facebook page, if you friend me. And you can email us at gettingoldain'tforsissies at Tomm Rivers, superradio68@gmail.com. Have yourself a wonderful day. Talk to you again on Thursday. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Tomm Rivers and Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies. Tom looks getting old straight in the eye, and getting old look back at Tom. From social policy to what you should and shouldn't eat and more. Getting Old Ain't for Sissies can be heard at 7 p.m. Central Tuesday and Thursday nights on Spreaker, Twitter, Tumblr, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Tom's own Facebook page. And look for us soon on Google Play, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. From Chicago, I'm Doug Dahlgren, Tomm Rivers' only friend. Good night.